So see here, this is the automation tool. And hope everyone aware of automation tool seems like a scriptless tool, correct? Okay, let me give an introduction to you. So Team Tosca is one of the market leading test automation tool. Nowadays, most of the companies are jumping to the Tricentis Tosca. Why the companies are jumping to Tricentis Tosca? Tricentis is one of the software organization. They introduced to the market one of the test tool that is a Tosca tool. Okay. Using this Tosca tool, we can automate any kind of applications like a web-based or desktop or SAP DB or API mobile. What are the project categories? We can automate any kind of applications using Tricentis Tosca without coding language. No need to learn any coding here like Java, Python or C Sharp. Nothing is required here. It's a simply a scriptless automation tool. Okay. So as for this training session team, I'm going to cover these 5 categories. Like I'll cover the web-based applications, desktop-based applications, and SAP-based application, database, and API. So if you learn these 5 application categories, definitely you can keep an experience around 3 to 4 years of experience in Tricentis Tosca. Let me divide your experience here. For example, if you're having around 7 years of experience, you can split your experience like last 3 years onwards, you're working on Tricentis Tosca, either web or DB or SAP or API, whatever is flexible for you. And out of these 3 years, if you're having these many applications knowledge, that will add a good impression on your profile too. Okay, so Tosca is supporting n number of applications. I'm not saying these many these only the. See here 250 types of projects. Application is nothing but it's a kind of project. We can automate these many projects. Tricentis Tosca, there is no limitation. Okay, so coming to Tosca point of view, team, Tosca is a paid tool. If I want to continue working on this Tricentis Tosca commander, must I have to pay some amount to the Tricentis company? Then only they give these privilegiations to us, then we'll start working on these automation tools. If we see in the market, we have some free tools as well. Selenium is one of the free tool. Hope everyone aware of that. But to continue working with the Selenium automation team, must be required programming language. Must you have to learn the basics of Java or Python? It depends upon the project team. Maybe sometimes we had a situation to go with the C Sharp as well. Okay. But coming to the other automation tool, we have another automation tool, UFT or QTP. So seems both are test, unified functional testing. This is not a free tool team. This is a paid tool. So using this particular paid tool, we can automate 2 types of projects. One is web and another one is desktop. Okay. So coming back to the Selenium point of view, Selenium is only supporting the web application and even it is a free tool. No need to pay any amount to anyone to work with a Selenium. But coming to these tools like UFT or Raft or Tosca, these things are a paid tools. Must we have to pay some amount to them to utilize the services of Tricentis Tosca? Okay. So what are the ultimate features in Tosca? So let us discuss about Tosca point of view more deep because this is automation Tosca demo, right? What are the major features in Tricentis Tosca? The biggest advantage is here, it is a scriptless tool. Scriptless tool. Scriptless tool is nothing but no need to learn any coding language. Even if you came from IT or non-IT or manual testing background or any other automation testing background, you can continue with the learning of this Tricentis Tosca and you can gain some knowledge on this particular thing. Okay, that is possible. So most of the people who are jumping to Tricentis Tosca, the first category is here, who are having a manual experience more than 10 years, more than 7 years or 9 years. because nowadays in the market there is no manual opportunity. So probably the market is looking for the automation people. So this is the main people. If you see my old student data as well, who are having 10 years, 11 years, or 13 years of experience, even they put around 4 years of experience in Tricentis Tosca, and they got the opportunities and reputed companies with best packages. Still, they're working on that companies. Okay. And another category people are like, they are completely non-IT background. They don't know what is manual, what is automation. They don't know anything. They just worked on some service kind of things. They just want to try to jump to the testing point of it. They're just planning to keep an experience on this. Okay. Why the people are jumping to only Tricentis Tosca? Tosca is a very, very comfortable tool tip. Anyone can learn within short span of time. It's not take a more than 30 days or more than 35 days. So currently I'm taking a daily 1 hour of class, probably it take 40 days or 45 days. So it's a evening batch, right? I'm trying to complete within 35 to 40 days because I'll take a more than 1 hour like this, if it is okay for the team. But initial I'll just give the entire background of Tricentis Tosca team, then I'll give some practical sessions on that. So once you get a best understanding on Tricentis Tosca, then we go further with 1 hour or 1 hour, 1.5 hours like this. Using Tricentis Tosca, and as I said, we can automate 250 types of applications. There is no dependency here. And there is no restrictions also here. We have to pay and we can utilize the feature. And next point is here, using Tricentis Tosca, integration is possible. Integration is possible. What is mean by integration? So team, we can integrate Tricentis Tosca with the test management tools. Test management tools. So test management tools like Jira, HPL, we can integrate Tosca with Jira, we can integrate Tosca with ALM, we can integrate Tosca with the solution manager. Yes, all these things is possible in Tricentis Tosca. Okay. And this only test management integration. But if you come back to here, the integration is possible with the continuous integration tools like Jenkins. So we can integrate Tosca with Jenkins and Bamboos, Litmus. All these things is possible. Okay. And even Tosca is providing one platform to prepare a data-driven framework as well. So no need to go to any particular application to prepare the test data. We can directly create the data here itself with the help of data-driven framework. And even this is an inbuilt feature in Tricentis Tosca. Like this, we do have a number of facilities in Tricentis Tosca. Any questions up to here?
Yes, I have two questions. Like, do we get the chance to learn about the things how we can use Tosca or Jira or any of the test management tools? This course.
So in this course, I'm not covering this integration part.
Okay.
Okay, to complete this integration part, we don't have any specific tool and even we don't have any trial as well. Okay, so we have to
Okay. No
purchase from
worries.
the thing, from the trial scientist, then we have to utilize it.
Okay. No worries.
Okay, so if you want any kind of the material kind of thing, yes, that is available in our web. So we can search and I'll provide those links to you.
Yeah, that will be really helpful.
Yes, that is possible. But coming to here, the training point of view, the integration is one of the part, and even we do this setup only one time. So who are acting as a COE team and who are acting as a test lead or test manager, they'll take care of the preparation of integration. Okay. So this is even one-time activity. We'll not do every day. Once we set up the things, then we'll continue with our workflow regular basis.
Okay. And one more thing, do we get a chance in this training to work on any live projects
Yes.
on Tosca?
So
So
Tosca live projects means I'll give you the background of Tosca. Okay. So coming to here in this training level team, you will get a completely a number of test cases. You will get a number of test cases to work with the Tricentis Tosca. So number of test cases, it is not belongs to only one application team. You will get n number of application related test cases. So whenever you are automating these many application related test cases, then it builds the logical thinking. So in real time, we're going to work with only particular project. Maybe we can touch only specific things only. But coming to my training session, I'll give you a number of test case templates to you. So you have the persons to continue the practical sessions on that to develop the test cases. Okay. So the live project, what are the live applications is available in our web applications like either e-commerce or banking sector? What are the category? Pick any application and start working on automation point of view. Yes, that is possible. So it is a kind of platform I'm providing to automate any kind of logics in a available live applications. Okay.
Yes, got it.
Clearly?
Yes.
Okay. So these all are the some of the biggest advantages in Tricentis Tosca team. Other than these, why Tosca is most popular? So if you see in the market, n number of tools is available, but why Tosca is most popular? Tosca is implemented AI features team. Tosca is implemented artificial intelligence features to their test automation part. That is the reason it is most popular in the market. And even Tricentis companies having some partnership with some of the companies like SAP, Salesforce, ServiceNow. What are the service-based companies or some product-based companies are there? They have some partnership with Tricentis. So if the people are working in a SAP projects, so they are just checking with the SAP team. They are suggesting the testing tool that is a Tricentis Tosca. Okay. Let me give you a PowerPoint presentation, then you are able to understand very easily. Very less slides, team. I'm not preparing a much content, much. I don't want to give lot of stuff here to get confusion. So I just give you the high level information which is related to Tosca point of view, why it is most popular in the market. So if you see the first slide itself, I just added Tricentis bullets. Why Tricentis is most popular in the market? The Tricentis is having a AI related features team. Nowadays, everyone aware of the artificial intelligence. So even we know very well the going forward completely the market is reshaped with the AI only. But coming back to the testing point of view, the development and testing both. If development is there, definitely we have to test the features. So at the time of testing the feature, we are just spending a lot of time to understand the requirement to develop the test script either manually or automation. Even automation point of view, we have to write the coding to build the test case. That is the biggest challenge for us. So we are not from the background who are completely a development. We are from testing team. We'll aware of the things how to break the developed product. But the thing is, at the time of breaking, we are just trying to write the coding based on the respective test automation tool. So what AI is doing here, AI, and especially nowadays, what is happening, Tricentis team is introduced to the generative AI to the market. Generative AI to the market. This generative AI is what exactly it is doing. This generative AI is doing a reshaping of the testing. It is doing a reshaping of the testing. So what exactly the importance of it? So some of the information I added here, team AI tools streamline the conversation of user stories to test cases and ensuring consistency and adaptability to changing the requirements. These tools enhance the products with management tools. So what are the things you human might miss? So all these things will be covered into a generative AI and AI features team. This is the one of the biggest advantage, and even this is the one and only tool which is implemented AI related capabilities to the testing tool. So clear with this slide?
Yes.
Great. So coming to the job market, team, if you see in the market, a number of companies are looking for the tri-scientist Tosca people. So as a reference, I'll show you the companies search as well. So these all are the status team. I just want to show you the now because everyone aware of that easily. So most of the product-based company, most of the service-based companies are looking for the tri-scientist people who are having experience. So if you see here, Tosca test automation engineer, only they posted 5 days ago, 5 to 8 years of experience. If they are having a 5 to 8 years of experience, they are hiring those people, not only 5 to 8, 3 to 5 years. So Tim, if you are having overall 5 years and if you kept 3 years in Tosca, that is perfectly fine, Tim. You can apply for this particular job. It's not mean that the company is directly looking at 8 years of Tosca experience. That is not the case, Tim. The one and only thing, the person must have 5 to 8 years experience. You can keep a relevant experience either 2 years or 3 years like this. Okay. So these all are the essential related openings only. Maybe they are looking very highly. This is the Wipro team. I think 14 days ago they posted this particular requirement in the market. This is the 4 days ago. And some of the Salesforce load runner, something is related to API. All these things is included here. Let me rename my search here. Right scientist Tosca. KBC Consultant Private Limited 30 days ago, 21 days ago, and 28 days ago. Today, they just mentioned as a today and Salesforce tester with Tosca. So Salesforce tester with Tosca is nothing but they have some experience on application point of view. It is not mean that let us take my experience. Okay, if I am having a 10 years experience, I'm just giving randomly. Okay, so for example, I just worked on as of now some of the web-based applications, some of the SAP, some Salesforce, some big data, somewhat of DI testing. I do have these many application category. Okay. Now this company is primarily looking for SAP Tosca with Salesforce tester. What exactly the intention of these people? They want to know the person, what is the basic knowledge on Salesforce point of view. So if you know what exactly the Salesforce or the application functionality, that is well and good. That is even perfectly fine. They're expecting some knowledge on a Salesforce with Tosca. Coming to Tosca point of view, regular testing and everything is same. The application is changed and specifically they are looking for Salesforce with Tosca. Here you can see present is Tosca automation test engineer with AEM. 12 days ago, 30 days ago, 4 days ago, today. So this is the SAP data. Something is they are looking for SAP people. So Tri-Scientist, Tosca engineer, Wipro like this team, we do have a number of openings in the market. If you are updating your profile daily basis, definitely you'll get the number of calls and even per day we can expect at least one interview. So if you give more than interviews, definitely you'll get an opportunity any one of the reputed company. Clear? So nowadays the job market is also very huge in compared to last 2 years. Last 2 years we do have very less openings due to a layoffs. So if we see layoffs, n number of layoffs, who are impacted more, the who are working as a functional consultant. So even in my company is also most of the people are lost the opportunities. So if you take a percentage of that, the most of the people is related to our test engineers who are having only a functional or only a manual testing. That's it. So coming to Tosca point of view, what are the testings can we cover using this Tricentis Tosca? So we can cover here n number of testing types too, like sanitary testing, smoke testing, functional test. I just captured here only couple of things, but we can do a different testing categories as well. And here you can see I just mentioned a bullet points which is related to our Tricentis Tosca. Tricentis Tosca is a continuous testing platform that delivers a faster feedback for agile and DevOps manner. It allows you to design automated functional and end-to-end software tests across all layers of your enterprise architecture. If you see here, Team Tricentis Tosca is one of the model-based test automation tool. Okay. This is a model-based test automation tool. So Tosca is having inbuilt framework that is a modular framework. No need to develop a framework separately for this. Using this Tricentis Tosca, yes, we can do a manual testing. Manual testing is possible. Analytics and API testing, big data, we can do continuous integration, test data management, load testing, impact testing, service visualization, exploratory, risk-based and test management. All these layers we can cover within one area, that is a Tricentis Tosca. So that is the reason they mentioned here very clearly. We can test the software across all layers of our enterprise architecture. So these all are the some of the advantages, Tim, I just mentioned here. So model-based test automation tool, no need to learn any coding here. Easy to teach a new resource. End-to-end test automation is possible. AI-powered testing, integrated with test case design and execution. And cross-browsing, cross-platform testing is possible. Integration and ecosystem and scalability and enterprise support is also possible, TT. So see here, Tim, the integration I just mentioned, right? Tosca with integration is possible. I just mentioned only the bullet points here. So Tim, this is my last previous slide. You know what happens? Here AS1 and SAP and TDS1 and TDS2. These all are the certificates we'll get from the Tricentis company. If we see here, Tim, this is the certificate which is generated. So this is the certificate which we got from the development Tricentis company. So when you are working with the Tricentis company, this certificate is very, 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 very important. Okay. So even when you are looking for the opportunity, definitely they are going to concentrate on certificate point of view only. Okay. So how many certificates you're done? Now what happens, the Tricentis is released to the new version, that is a Tricentis product consultant. So instead of providing, for example, here within this screen, you can see totally how many certificates you are able to see. The naming conversion. AS1, AS2, SAP, TDS1 and TDS. Totally how many test certificates, Steve?
5.
5 certificates. So out of these 5 certificates, the Tricentis company is providing one ultimate certificate for all of these. That is a product consultant. So certified product consultants in Tricentis Tosca. So you are the person, you will get a certificate in this manner now. Okay.
Sorry, AS1, AS2 is the free certifications, right? So what about SAP, TDS1, TDS?
All are free certificates only. No need to pay any amount to the Tricentis. Okay.
Okay.
These all are the free certificates only. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is the certificate view, how You are able to see the certificates. This is the just sample VOT. And coming to here, this is the architecture. So Tosca, like Tricentis company, every year they're releasing the Tosca version. At least one version they are going to release in each year level T. Okay. So like Tosca 12th version, 13, 14, 15, 16, 2023.1, 2023.2. Still they are planning for the new versions. If we see 12, 13, 14, 15. We have a lot of different, some minimal differences from these four versions. But coming to Tosca 16th version, we have some huge difference here. The interface point of view difference is available. So this is the architecture which you are able to see for the Tosca 15th version. So entire this architecture point of view, if you learn only one thing, if you learn this particular Tosca commander, that is what you are experiencing. At the time of learning Tosca Commander itself, you are going to learn the repository, common repository, DB connection, what is Tbox, what is OSP, what is DEX, and what is test analytics, and CI execution and Tosca server. All these things is integrated with Tricentis Tosca Commander. If you learn the completely Tosca Commander, the features of Tosca Commander, how we are doing a development in Tosca Commander, that is what your experience. Clarity?
So what does Tosca server does?
Story?
What is the function of Tosca server?
Tosca server seems like a Tosca cloud. Okay. So Tosca cloud is giving a number of features. We can maintain our entire project related information here. And if you want to maintain your project team members details also we can do here. User administrator, exploratory testing related service, admin console, TDS web services, interactive testing services, REST API. Tosca server is providing this platform too.
So will this be a part of our course as well?
So within our part of course, I'm going to cover here a DEX execution and a test data services. These two things is the major things.
As you told us that in most of the 12th, 13th, and 14th, there was a list of the changes in the versions, and the 15th was a better
Interface
upgrade.
point of view, we have
Yeah.
a changes. Okay.
Yeah. So is the 15 the latest one, or they have released after that also?
Now 16 and latest one seems like similar.
Okay.
If you see 15, 16, then you somewhat you bit confused. So which one is older? Because the interface is a little bit changed from the 15 to 16.
Okay. So our training will be going to on 15th, I believe.
Sorry?
Um, in our training, we will whatever
Yes.
demo you will provide us while training.
Yes.
So see that will
So
15th.
yeah, understand your question. So in our training team, I'll give you the training on Tricentis Tosca 15th version. I'll give you training on 15th version. Okay. And you're going to do the practical sessions on 16th version.
Okay.
I'll give you training on 15th. You can do practice on 16th version. Then at a time you are learning the differences between 15 and 16. 16 and above versions almost similar. 15 and below versions almost similar. Here itself some huge difference is there. Okay.
Okay.
So for installation point of view, you'll get a Tosca 16th version D. So why I'm giving only Tosca 16th instead of giving a latest version? So understand one point here. If you are trying to learn Tricentis Tosca, the meaning of that, maybe you are planning to keep some experience on Tosca point of view. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So the thing is, when you are looking for the opportunities, definitely they are going to concentrate on versions as well. For example, if I keep a 3 years of experience, let us assume I'm just mentioned in my resume 3 years of experience. I attended one interview. They are asking me which version of Tosca you worked on. I'm just telling to them I'm working on 2023.1. So what is the year this version is released? 2023.
Yes.
This version is released in the year as a 2023. So I said like I'm having 3 years of experience, but this version is released recently. How they are going to bill it? Is this possible to the person is going to work the version which is released in the year of 2023.1? No, right? So team, just think practically. So if you're planning to keep an experience, must you people aware of all these versions. Like you can go with 14, 15, 16, 14, 15, 2023 point and 2023.2. Okay, now?
Okay.
If you have any latest version in your laptop, you can continue with that. That is not a problem. So seems like 2023.1 and 16 almost similar. Okay.
Okay.
So here you can see the architecture team. So what recent people did, they just given this architecture earlier, Tosca 15 and below versions, but Tosca 16th version onwards, they updated their architecture. Are you able to see here the architecture of Tricentis Tosca?
Yes, yes.
Here also the one thing you have to learn, that is a Tosca commander. If you learn this Tosca commander completely, that is what your experience. So what are the features you identified in a previous page? Same features is available in this screen also. I'll show you that. So see here team, this is the page. This page is having a Tosca commander. Okay. So let me show you the same Tosca commander into an 16th version. Everyone able to see here the Tosca commander? Yes. So to work with Tosca Commander team, we required a license. So here the license related activity is added, but in the previous architecture level also they added a license. Everyone able to see here the license server?
Yes.
And coming back to the Tosca 16th version again. So here they added some database connections. At the time of creating a project, we just use the DB connections here. Okay. So you can see here, here also database connection is available. They just mentioned as a connection, but they are not mentioned in depth details here. But in Tosca 16th architecture level, they just added completely. Okay. So coming to here, this Tosca Connect is added for Tosca 16 and above version team. So we use this Tosca Connect platform to do the integration of test management tools like Jira integration, HPLM integration. For this kind of integration, we use this particular Tosca Connect feature. Okay. This is not a part of Tosca Commander installation team. So we require separate authorizations for that. Clear?
Yes.
So this OSV seems like a orchestration service visualization team. This is applicable for API testing, REST APIs. We'll find that. So this is the Tosca server level. In this Tosca server level, number of things is integrated here. This is continuous integration platform, and all these all are the features, and these all are the some of the HAP related solution manager, Q test, and elastic grid executions, some agent types. So don't get scared or don't get confused while seeing this entire architecture. Okay, no need to bother. I'll teach you all these things. So coming to here, the Tosca commander is the main thing which we have to learn properly. If you learn this Tosca commander properly, that is what your experience. Clear?
Yes, got it.
Thank you. That's it. So I just prepared only very less slides. Clear all these points? Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, hi Anusa, I have a question. What exactly is Tosca framework? Means, if we are going to learn this course, we will be able to gain expertise on Tosca framework also. Because in one of the interview, I got this question
Yeah.
that do you have the information of Tosca framework?
So by default, Tosca is a modular framework. Okay.
Okay.
The similar way, basically, while we are working in any Selenium or any other automation tool, must we have to set up the framework, correct?
Okay.
So in Tosca point of view, no need to set up any framework because default it is a model-based test automation tool. The meaning of that, it is a modular framework. Inbuilt framework is already designed here. Okay. Even that is one of the interview question. What is the Tosca framework and which framework you are implementing? To create somewhat of confusion, they are asking these kind of questions. Tosca is a default, it is a model-based framework. That means modular framework. Okay. No need to develop this framework from the scratch because it is an inbuilt framework which we create a project. At that time, it retrieve that entire framework default.
Okay.
Clear, people?
Hello. Madam, will you train on the license tool or?
So we are going to provide a Tricentis Tosca license to you all, and even that is available for you around 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
Okay. It's not mean that trial in 14 days, 10 days license. Okay. So probably we are giving a license to you all around 3 to 4 months, and we'll give this Tosca commander access as well. What are the application I opened here? You can see the name of this application is a Tosca commander. I'll show you one example sample. Just want to show you one example. Are you able to see any coding here within this test case level? So
No, there is no coding.
what is the application here?
Tosca commander.
It is a Mindra page, right?
Yes.
Mindra application. So team in Tosca point of view, we'll just create the test cases in this manner only. Okay, not only for the web. If you go any kind of application, either Oracle Finance or API or any kind of mobile testing or any kind of other test automation tool, must we have to go in this manner only. Okay, na? So if I run this, what exactly the intention of automation? So I'll just, the intention of automation here, we have to avoid the human interaction. So basically what we do, if we are here, we have to test the application manually. That is the biggest challenge for us. So when you are testing the application, maybe we can, if person is on leave due to any emergency, we have to do everything in manually, right? It take a lot of time to test the features in manual approach. You can see in the market also. So in a previously like 3 years or 5 to 10 years back, if you want to purchase any, like if you want to do any kind of shopping, so what we do, team, before Amazon, you can analyze the things. Now Amazon is comes to the picture, right? But before Amazon, what we did to purchase something, we just travel to that particular store and we'll purchase the item and even will come back to the home, correct?
Yeah.
So even it takes a lot of time, right? We have to spend around 2 days or 3 days of time to purchase the things. So now what happens? The Tricent is, the Amazon is comes to the picture. Now tell me, Tim, are you doing online shopping or are you doing manual purchasing of the items while visiting the stores? Which one you are doing?
Online.
Online shopping. If you go one store, you are able to see only that store related activities. But if you go online, you are able to find n number of products here itself, right? We are just identifying what are the products we required and then we are placing the order. So this application is giving flexibility. What are the vendors? It's gathering all vendors information into one area. If you're placing in this order here, then it's connecting to the application and it pack your order. Again, they deliver your order to the Amazon, then Amazon people will deliver to the customer. This is what happening, right? Now tell me, the manual approach is feasible for us or automatic approach is feasible? Hmm? Automatic is the feasible one. Okay. So here similar way, same thing. If you're doing testing the above approach, this is completely comes under manual testing. So you are manually going to the web page or web application or any kind of project which you are working. You're testing the things manually and even you are analyzing the result of your activity. Okay. But here what I'm doing, I'm just using some middlewares. Middleware is nothing but test automation tools. In this test automation tool, whether we can go with a Tosca or Selenium or Raft or UFT. So we have like this n number of test automation tools. So number of things in the market. So these all are the test automation tools is available. So out of all these tools, we are picking only one tool based on the requirement. Even you can check with the market. We have Amazon, we have Flipkart, we have Myntra, Azure, number of applications is available. But which one is flexible for us? We are just going there and we are using that to place the orders. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So before starting the project in a software organization, they check they're trying to take some confirmation from the client side. So which tool they are going to implement for the project point of view. If they suggested Tosca, then directly they go with Tosca automation and even they hire the people who are having a Tosca knowledge on so-and-so application point of view. If they're going with Selenium, then they hire the Selenium people. If they are going with the Raft, then they go with the Raft people. If they are going with UFT, then they go with UFT people experience. Clear, team?
Clear.
So, team, similar way, what I did here, I just mentioned my flow. What are the flow I'm planning to execute application level? I just mentioned each and every step here. My first step is here, I'm telling to Tosca open application URL. And my second step is here, I'm asking Tosca to verify the menu is available or not, exist or not, inner text, visible or not, and enable or exist. These all are the different type of verification modes I just mentioned here. So after completion of my development, I'm just running this script. I'm not doing anything to directly Tosca commander is interacting with my web application. Directly it launched the web page. So the web page is loading. You can see if you want. Once that web page is loaded, then it verify all the controls. I asked Tosca to verify these things: men, women, kids, home and living, beauty and studio and profile. So everything is executed and even closing of that window is also completed. Are you able to see here? So within fraction of seconds, it give a result to us team. No need to write any coding here to develop the test cases. Okay, now.
So in this test case, how did we decide which browser to open? Like Chrome you opened, right?
No. It's open in Microsoft Edge.
In Edge you
So the
opened.
open URL default, it takes the default browser of your system.
Okay.
So this is the module, right? This module is a predefined one. This is directly pick a default browser of our laptops.
Okay.
In my system, my default browser is Chrome. Maybe like Microsoft Edge. Maybe in your laptop, if your default browser is Firefox, then directly run the script into your Firefox browser only. If you want to specify any browser category, yes, that is also possible. We can define one parameter here for the browser category.
Okay.
Clear with this, team? I just show you this execution, but tomorrow I'll show you the complete development and execution team.
Okay.
So what will be the timing for this?
Yeah, sure. So the point is here, the regular class timing is 8 to 9. So for this entire week, so you can take this week into your consideration. This entire week, our timings is 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Weekdays or weekend also?
Week means Saturday, it's a doubt session. It's not a regular class. Don't worry. Okay. So Monday to Friday is the regular class. So if you are having any kind of questions or any challenges at the time of doing a practical session, then I'll take the class at Saturday. Okay.
From 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
7 p.m. to 8 p.m. only for this particular week.
From next week onward?
So the next week onwards, 8 to 9.
So for the remaining period of time, we will have 8 to 9.
8 to 9. Okay. So the regular batch timings is 8 to 19. So this is the backup batch. So the regular batch timings is 8 to 9. So we'll cover this entire week for the backup, and then we'll merge you people into the regular batch and 8 to 9 people. Okay.
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 Any questions?
So if we are going to start from tomorrow onwards, from 13th of August, so till when it will be completed?
Regular classes or demo sessions?
Miss the complete regular classes. Miss the complete. Let's say we are starting from 13th of August. Okay. So what is the duration of this complete course? Like you told something about 40 to 45 days, right?
Yes, yes, 40 to 45 days.
So at the end of September.
Uh, yes, 40 to 45 days. So ignore about Saturdays and Sundays, Tim, because we are just doing here. The Saturday is only a doubt session and Sundays we don't have any class. Okay, just take into a consideration Monday to Friday, and probably we are going to cover this one into 40 to 45 days. Clear? So even you are from evening batch, right? That is what I'm
40
telling.
to
So
45 days or 40 to 45 hours.
days.
Days in a sense, it will be considered
Each
around 30
day
hours.
you can consider each day 1 hour or 1.5 hour. Okay.
Yeah, then it will be 30 hours mostly.
Mostly. Yes.
Which company you are working?
It's
may I
a
know?
45 days, right? 30, it's more than 30 hours, right?
Yes, more than 30 hours.
I'm
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. So I'm just working one of the product-based company team. So my working timings is morning 11 o'clock to evening 7. Okay. So even I'm currently
Which
working.
domain you are, may I know which domain you're working in the product based
I'm just working currently in SAP domain.
no, I mean domain in a sense insurance or healthcare or which kind of domain?
SAP manufacturing domain. Okay.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
So I do have experience on manufacturing, banking, healthcare domain. So most of the products I have experience. Domain's point of view as well.
Okay.
So Tosca automation tool is used in product-based companies also.
Yes, still we are using. Even my students also placed in product-based companies. I'll show you that message. I think the person who is joined it. Yeah, Anil Tosca. I think this person is joined in the month of. I don't have a history, but I just just save his number here. So one of this person is joined in one of the product-based company. I'm not sure exactly the name of the company. I think long back we had a discussion. So most of the people are placed into like MNC and level 3, level 5 and product-based companies. Still, I'm in touch with them. Okay. I just forgot his company name. That is the reason. Again, I pinged to him which company you are working. Like October batch, last year batch. So even the January people and the May batch and April batch and June batch is still they placed into a lot of MNC companies. So some of the people got an opportunity into a product based as well. And even we do have openings into onsite as well in Tricentis Tosca. Clear? Anything else?
Yeah, in the session, you will able to tell how to automate entire application for suppose mind try you told, right? Only one for entire application, how to navigate from one web page to another web page for suppose multiple web pages are there and hyperlinks for all will be
Yes,
covered.
definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just want to show you. So these all are my current running batches team. So if you take a consideration into one particular batch, I'll just give you this assignment sheet to them, you people, to work with each and every test case. And even this entire thing should be in a tracking. Okay. I'll just crack everything. And even what are the document I just prepared here, you will get this entire document along with interview questions and even SAP installations. Almost everything by EOD you will get these many files. So by EOD you will get these many files in your folder, and even you are having all these folders access. Okay, view and download both.
And installation also. Installation.
Yeah, in the installation directly you'll get from the like admin people point of view. After installation, the document, what are the document I'm preparing, interview questions, SAP installations, SAP things, and some sample resumes, everything I'll upload here itself only, including the number of test cases. And even our team members are posted their screenshots here, how they are automating in Tosca, how Tosca is responding to their script. Everything is added here. You can see those screenshots as well. You can see there.
Okay. For suppose any web application is there, so we are trying to automate to Tosca in current companies. So that is also you can able to help me on that.
So the same flow here,
Okay.
Prashant. Okay, there is no much differences. So if you know how to write a coding, then definitely any application is okay for you, right? The
Yes.
thing is the way of development. Okay. So what is our logical thinking? And if we get any requirement, how spontaneously we are responding to that and how much time we are taking to develop the test script. Okay, so here you will learn completely a logical thinking, how to develop the test case. At the time of practice itself, you can take any application and do the practice. What are the application you want?
Okay.
If you are facing any challenges, why this error is triggered, definitely I'll give you the solution for that. why this error is triggered, and even you learn, okay, well, if this error is triggered, maybe this is the reason this error is triggered. Then you have to change the way of development on all these things.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Thank you. Anything else, team?
Is there any morning batch also there, 9 to 10?
Morning batch is 10:45 to 11:45. There is no batch 9 to 10 because already existing, that is almost near to complete that batch. Okay.
10:45 to 11:45.
That is already started, even that started like 10 days.
Okay.
If you want to join morning batch, I think tomorrow we have a demo at 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
Okay.
So the morning batch will start from August 15th or August 16th?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So tomorrow 8:30 to 9:30 is the class time, right?
Yeah, that is the new demo session which we are conducting morning time. So who are looking for evening time, they're going to continue with here itself.
Okay, then when will be the exact classes starts in the morning batch?
The exact class timings are same.
The date.
The regular classes, right? You are asking?
Yes.
Yeah, the regular class is after 16th, like 17th is the Saturday, right? Probably it's a Monday, 19th or
Next
20th.
Monday onwards, 8:30 to 9:30 will be the regular class
Regular
time.
classes.
The recorded video will be uploaded to the drive. We can
Yes.
even access and we can practice, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Clear? Any other questions, Steve?
So Tosca is capable of running the automations parallelly.
Yes, we can. We just connect to the different agents to run all the scripts parallel. That is possible.
So that is also going to be covered in our class, right?
Yes, I'll cover that.
So anyhow, REST API also going to be covered and database testing also going to be covered, right? As part of
Yes.
training.
Web and desktop and API and database. SAP.
One general question, Anusha, like when open source Selenium is there, like their resource cost is only matter for the organization. When it comes to Tosca itself is a high paid licensing tool, and apart from that, it is going to be added the resource cost. Right? So
Even here, the development is also take very less time, right, compared to Selenium.
yeah, agree.
It is not mean that the cost paying of employee, right? So how fast we are delivering product to the client, right? So to
Let's suppose organization X has got their automations in Selenium, but they wanted to migrate from Selenium to Tosca. So is it possible?
yes, it
Or
is
else we
possible.
have to write the test cases from the scratch.
No. We can migrate our Selenium scripts with Tosca. That is possible.
Okay. So whatever the test cases are there, irrespective of the uh, whether it is a BDD framework or test ng, whatever the automations are exist in the repository are going to be migrated to Tosca, right?
Yes. Migration is possible. We are just migrating UFT scripts with Tosca, Selenium with Tosca. Yes, that is possible.
Complete repository will be stored in cloud, right? Like Salesforce. There will be no on-premise database mechanism or repository mechanism.
Yes. Yes, Giri.
Yeah, thank you, Anisha.
It's
Thank
not
you for your clarifications.
premises. Yes, we can go with cloud as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, team. Thanks for joining all. We'll connect tomorrow at same time. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.